If right now you're someone that has a goal, you have a dream, you have an aspiration that you really want to achieve in life, but you feel super discouraged, you have a lot of resistance because you know how difficult this is going to be, then today I'm going to share with you the secret ingredient that will actually help you achieve your goals and not give up in the face of resistance. The secret ingredient is really simple and it can be condensed in one word: persistence. What is exactly persistence? Well, persistence is a choice. It is a choice that we make. It is a commitment that we make to ourselves because we have the willpower to choose what we want out of this life. And so the moment that you decide that you really want to do something, let's say that you felt this calling to be an artist since you were little, or a lawyer or a chef or whatever it is that you want out of life, you felt this calling deeply that you know that there's just no other way for you to live, then you sort of tell the universe, hey, I'm ready for this. And in that moment, it's as if you are starting to play this game of life. And what inspired me to make this video is the chapter of persistence in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Because if you don't know who he is, he pretty much studied the most successful people of his time, and he found that they all shared a similar mindset. And so that is pretty much what the book is about. But there's this whole section dedicated to persistence because one of the qualities that these people have is the persistence to keep going despite adversity. If you're someone, like I said, that has a goal, maybe you're starting to create a YouTube channel, maybe you are starting to go to school for something that matters to you, whatever your goals are, it's really important to be prepared because, like I said, when you make the choice to go after your dreams, it is as if you are ready to be tested and you sort of have to go through this battlefield in order to see if you are worthy of receiving what you crave so much. And of course, you're worthy, but it is not everyone that is able to pass the test because most people don't have faith in themselves. Most people lack the faith of knowing that they can make it, and this comes from self-belief. The truth is that a lot of the times our goals are also not something that mean a lot to us. If right now your goal doesn't have a lot of value, is not something that comes from deep within your core, it is very likely that you are not going to go ahead and put yourself through uncomfortable situations because it doesn't matter that much to you. So before even beginning, you have to make sure that your goals are very detailed, that you know exactly what you want, and that it is something that means something to you and that will remain the same no matter the seasons of life, because it is something that goes deeper and it is something that is in your DNA. Of course, persistence is a quality that is not only required to do these amazing things, it is also required to do the little things in life. But I do believe that if you're following a path towards something that really matters to you, it is very important that you have this quality even more. Napoleon Hill talks about the fact that you have to be ready to face adversity. And Stephen Pressfield also talked about this, and he termed this adversity resistance. Pretty much, if you are going on a path, on a journey right now towards your goals, I think it's really important to know already, to expect that you are going to be faced with some sort of resistance. For example, right now, I'm starting this YouTube channel. I'm starting to take it more seriously. And I pretty much know that in the beginning, I'm probably not going to be reaching a huge audience all at once. This is a process that is going to test my patience, my resistance, my resilience. And it is very important for me to understand my beginner stage. I think that most people give up in the beginning because they don't see results right away, and that is the biggest mistake. I think it's really important for us to accept our role as beginners, whatever it is that we're starting to do, because then we won't have so much pressure to see the results that we want to see right away. When you own your beginner stage, you are just going to keep going no matter what. And the great news is that you have been a beginner many times in your life. We were beginners when we started walking, when we started talking. But the thing is that we don't have that many expectations for the outcome of that task. And so we allow ourselves to be more free and to just learn and give things time, the time that they need to mature. But oftentimes when we're adults, we don't have patience with ourselves. And it's really important that we have patience, especially in the beginning, because that is the part that is going to test you the most. And that is where most people fall out of the journey. The thing with persistence is that if you know that you are going to face adversity, but you have made the choice to keep going, no matter how many times you fall, no matter the results that you get, you are gonna succeed at some point no matter what. But it's super important that you make the decision to keep going regardless of the circumstances around you, regardless of the bad days, regardless of that discouragement that may come to you and make you feel like you're not worthy, like you can't do it. And trust me that that energy is gonna come and knock at your door. But that is why it's super important to have deep faith in what you're doing, deep faith in yourself, deep faith in the process. If you understand that if you simply keep walking forward, that if you make the choice to stand up after every fall, if you see those falls as opportunities to grow and to learn rather than failures, and you don't identify to them in a negative way, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to stand up and see those moments of failure as momentary, and then talk to yourself and say, this is just part of my process. I'm going to keep going anyway because I know how this works already. So today I'm pretty much preparing you for what's to come if you are someone that's starting something new. Because I think it's super worth it to embark on a journey that will give you so much at the end. Because I know that most of the time we are going on a journey that is going to fulfill us deeply. Because like I said, it's a calling, it's a passion, it's something that deeply fulfills us as human beings. And so having this mentality, shifting that mentality from, I know I'm going to succeed no matter what, changes everything. You really have to see this process almost as if you ordered a package online and you know for certain that that package is going to get to you. And even though it may be a few days late, you know that you ordered it, and so you're not anxiously waiting and seeing when it's going to come. It's more of a definite knowing that you know that that package is going to come to you. So when you tell the universe, you tell life, you tell God, I am ready to achieve this goal. I am ready and I am willing to go through the fire no matter what happens. You have to have deep faith in yourself, deep faith in the journey, in the process, because without faith, you will inevitably fall. And that faith is going to be showing through the process of persistence, showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. Showing up every single day, no matter if the results aren't what you think or wanted. Because what you're seeing now is just a reflection of the beginner stage. That doesn't mean that you're going to be here forever. Of course, be smart and see if you have to change things sometimes. Sometimes you have to go back to your board and change things around because they're not working. But you cannot give up on yourself for the first month because you're not seeing enough results. You have to keep going. You have to keep giving yourself the chance to try, to show up. And eventually you're going to gain experience, you're going to gain skill, and you're just going to get better. And because you're choosing to move forward, and you're not giving up, there is simply no way to stop you. So if I want to leave you with anything today, it is the act of committing to yourself. I encourage you after this video to go and create a contract for yourself of what you're going to do, of your boundaries, of how you're going to execute this plan and how you're going to show up for yourself every day. And make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. Because I think it is a lot more encouraging to know that, okay, maybe I'm not going to be great in the beginning. The same way that I'm not going to go to a dance class and be the best in the class because I have never taken dance. I can't expect me to just succeed on day one and see everything unfold before me. Sometimes we get a little lazy and we want fast results. But if it is something worthwhile, we have to be willing to give things time. You have to have that deep faith behind everything that you do, because that faith is going to give you the willpower to persevere, to keep going, to have resilience, to keep showing up for yourself. And trust me that when you start aligning your thoughts with your actions, you will be unstoppable and you will get to wherever you want to go, because the decision, the choice to persevere is pretty much a guaranteed success in your journey. Thank you so much for being here with me today and sharing this space with me. I really appreciate your presence. If you like this video, I encourage you to give it a like and to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you again very soon with more videos. Bye.